Hi, so where am I today? Okay, well I'm on the Grand Union Canal, but I'm just north of Leicester, and I'm right where the River Soar meanders off of the canal. It's a canalised river. I'm going to see if I can make my way around there. It's somewhere I can't find much about when it comes to paddling it, so I'm going to try and make my way around there, probably about 3 miles, get back onto the canal and paddle back again. I think it'll be quite an adventure actually, so let's see how we go. Well, that's really shallow in places. I've actually fitted my river skeg this morning, just because I thought it might be pretty shallow in bits. But no, it's good. All the holes, voles, I guess. A bit low down for kingfishers. Okay, let's see what we got. There goes a heron and a mallard. It's quite fast flowing actually. You can certainly see where the water's been up higher, that's for sure. Right, we're out. It definitely gets deeper than this, but it's pretty shallow today, in places anyway. Ooh, this is looking a bit tricky. And we're out. So as I was saying, I'm just north of Leicester. I've just come off of the Grand Union Canal. The Grand Union Canal there used to be the Leicester Line Canal, and it was basically canalising the River Soar. Now the River Soar meanders off all over the place, and this is one of those meanders. It's going past Watermead Park Lakes, which used to be there used to be gravel pits, I think. That's what they were dug for the extraction of gravel. But on the left of me up here is a little village called Wanlip. Now Wanlip was mentioned in the Domesday Book in 1086 for the purposes of taxes. There's never been more than about 300 people living in Wanlip, and it's a lovely little place. So Watermead Park, as I said, it was all gravel pits. There's a lot of sailing goes on now there. One of the lakes, I believe, is named after an Olympic competitor in sailing who drowned, unfortunately. So I think that's named after him. I think it's called John Merrick actually. There's another lake that is called King Lear Lake, from Shakespeare. And also there's also a lake where when they were digging it, they found the skeleton of a mammoth. So that's called Mammoth Lake. This looks like an interesting bit through here. We are very shallow now. I'm very glad that I put my river fin on. I make my own river fins, and if you want to see anything about making river fins, then and now I'm stuck. If you want to see anything about river fins, then obviously I've got a video about making them. I've come to a standstill. Right, let's hike myself through then. Oh, we're out. Don't know how much more of that is going to be. Yeah, that's my fin, my skeg on the bottom. However, I would have stopped a lot earlier on with my big fin on. Some of this is more like punting than paddle boarding. Righto, we'll walk this bit, I think. So the land at Wanlip was given to a friend of William the Conqueror, as so often these things were the case. And actually the whole there, ever since then, has only been in the hands of 4 families. I believe the family that's there now at the moment is the Palmer family. This is often the case in the summer. Oh, there's a lovely heron. It's often the case in the summer when you're paddling down tiny streams. They tend to get a little bit choked with reeds and weeds because they've grown up through the summer. Come the winter, they'll all die back, they'll be washed away, and it'll all start again next year. Now, looking on the map, I saw there was a weir, and this looks like I've got to it. So let's find out how this all works. Look at the state of my board. Now, whilst the hole was, it's only been owned by 4 families in all that time. It has, however, been lived in by more people, and one of those people was William Wilberforce, the abolitionist, very much responsible for the abolition of slavery So yeah, he lived here for a while. And also in the churchyard just next to it, there's actually the grave. It's quite a large and very well marked grave of a young man, 19 years old, who was a freed slave that lived at the hall for a while, very much loved apparently, according to the headstone, according to the monument. And he was from Abyssinia, which is, I believe, modern day Ethiopia. And that is the A46. I think it's called the Leicester Western Bypass. Oh, it's noisy though, busy. Oh, it's like a jungle back there. I gather they found an Anglo-Saxon burial ground, cemetery, when they were building a new school here some time ago. So there's a lot of archaeology around here, that's for sure. There's a medieval story, kind of a rhyme if you like. I can't remember the rhyme. Oh, hello Swan and Cygnets. Can't remember the rhyme, but it involves a giant called Bel, who said that he could go from here to the Leicester in 3 steps, 3 bounds. And I gather he didn't make it. But yeah, there's all sorts of things like that. I love that kind of thing. Word of mouth stories that have gone on for years. I wonder how they started. I'm carrying weed big time at the back here. That's it, it's all off. Now, I've been following these swans for quite a while now. They clearly think I'm chasing them. They'd be much better off just going to the side. If they went to the side, I could just go straight by them. Hopefully they will in a minute. So I'm getting to a point now, clearly, where this part of the river is what you'd call navigable. Not for a while though. Still very weedy, but it's much wider. So there goes the swans that I was following. Clearly they're not going to get on well with these ones. That's interesting because that one is molting. It's a great time for them to molt actually while they're having their young, because they've got nowhere to go. They're not doing any flying, so they may as well get their new feathers. And finally, I am back at the canal. So there's a lock down here. Let's go to the lock. So that was good fun, wasn't it? Bit weedy, lots of trees in the way, but you know, that's backwoods rivers for you. You know, they've still got to be paddled. So yeah, that was good fun. I enjoyed that, actually. I did. Bit of adventure. Anyway, so now I've got to follow the canal back again, that way actually. So you can see where that arrow is. That's where the actual canal goes. Back to my van and back to work. Like, subscribe, stay tuned.